Welcome to Mayhem. This is going to be short videos that we're cutting out of each game zone type thing. And for these ones, I'm joined with Sarah.
Yeah, the last time we recorded this, when the mic wasn't actually recording, he turned around and said, "Oh, this is the first one with Sarah." No, it's the first one ever. It just so happens to also be the first one with me. So there's been lots and lots of teething pains.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Because it also didn't record when we recorded it.
That's true, and we were about 8 minutes into the video.
So, hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Mayhem. This is the containers map, and I think this is one of our favourite maps at the site.
It is. Well, it's one of my favourite maps at any rate.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little cheeky kill, and so much paint.
Yep.
Oh, I can see him. There he is, just to the right.
Yep. Just absolutely sends spray down on us from the gods.
It does it's just ropes though, isn't it? That's kind of half of the fun.
It is. I like Mayhem and other big scenario games for that.
Yeah.
It makes a nice change from Magfed, where you're more strategic.
It is.
Just to get back to our roots of where we kind of started.
Yeah, well, it was Woods Ball, wasn't it? And it was this sort of scenario kind of stuff, and that's where we began Paintball. Yeah. I mean, I think our first event was Paint Fest, wasn't it? So
yeah.
It was, well, my first
Your
big
first
event,
one with me, yeah.
In England, anyway.
Look at all the spray!
There's so much paint! And I mean, on your hopper.
Well, I hit him on his heart, I didn't think he was going to take it.
Yeah, no, that's
and
fair.
then his mate comes in, and his mate didn't stand a chance. I was like...
No, that's fair. He just ran into your paint.
Why not?
And why not, yeah.
Fortunately, this weekend I was without my scope cam because it was getting fixed.
It was.
So I don't have close-ups of my kills.
No, that's fair. The zooming in thing that you do on videos, I quite like, because you see the sort of, you don't see the expression, but you see how the body sort of shudders against it, and you know what that hit's like.
Yeah. I mean, there's a kill here though that you can't see. Partly because I don't have a scope cam on, and partly because my new dive case was fogging up, so I didn't cut air slots into it.
Fair, you did not.
And I'm about to get shot.
Oh, that is a precarious place to be.
It was, but it was either stay behind the BC all day or try to make a push. But I was second game, and there you are!
Hello, me!
Hi, Sarah, and hi, Dave, and hi,
Kieran.
Paul, and hi, Kieran. I think that's Kieran.
I'm 99% sure it's Kieran. And there you go. Zoom. And there's Paul tucking in behind you.
Yeah. Calling each other sixes.
Yeah.
And then have a little look and see state of play. And oh, look, who's that right up in front? It's Sarah.
Hello, me.
Sarah, cover fire.
Yeah, it's good cover.
That's one of the things we do well here. Call out to Paul. And as a team, we put down cover and fire, let somebody move.
That's true. And
it's different angles.
It's interesting angles.
Interesting angles and interesting shapes that you throw on the field.
I do throw interesting shapes on the field.
It's like watching you do yoga whilst having a gunfight.
It's keep as much of me in cover as possible. Like, look, get down nice and low, and then as little of you out as possible. You've got a nice weird angle.
And sideways sitting dog is born.
Sideways sitting dog is born.
But there is a problem with you being on the floor all the time like that.
There is. I mean, I'm on the floor because people usually shoot at chest height. That's your kind of your average. I think I just might have shot the marshal. That's your kind of average shooting, isn't it? So you tuck yourself down nice and low.
Yep.
So that you don't get shot. But in tucking yourself down nice and low, you have a tendency to shoot nice and low.
And what's your team nickname?
My team nickname is Cockknocker, because I have shot an inordinate amount of people in the penis.
You have indeed.
I have indeed.
So much so we need a little running tally along the side of your EMF.
Yeah.
Just big bus stop cocks at every penis that you shot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You also do a lot of walking backwards from cover and stuff like that as well.
I do. I walk. I'm not as strategic as you, so I get bored. So I have to have a little sort of trundle around and just kind of make sure that there's nothing coming. Because if I walk the cover, I get a better angle on stuff because I'm not quick enough to dart out and then dart back in again like you are. That was nearly the Marshall again. Oh, that poor Marshall. All poor Marshalls, to be fair. That was me shot.
It was you shot.
And all of that spray.
Yep.
My goodness. I mean, that just highlights beautifully how much paint is flying around on that field, doesn't it?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, why send 1 or 2 balls when you can send 50?
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, for argument's sake, your marker does like 18.1 balls a second. You're using all 18.1 balls a second in games like this. That's what makes it such an expensive weekend in comparison to what we usually do of MagFed, you know?
It does.
Because it's not a box of paint a weekend, it's a box of paint a day.
Yeah, and the rest.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just hear it just flying down and banging off everything.
Yeah, I mean, especially when if you're in a container, it's terrifying. If you're behind an IBC, it's terrifying. It's not too bad when you're in a position like this.
Yeah.
But when you're actually tucked behind something and the entire front of it is just getting lit up from 3 different positions, it's terrifying.
It's been a good team behind you. Make sure you're not going to get shot in the back of the head.
That's true. Although, to be fair, I mean, with
shot
this,
the Marshal.
you did just
I
shoot
did
the
wave
Marshal.
him at that point, but massive respect to all Marshals because they take a lot of hits.
They do take a beating, and especially on weekends like this where everyone is just throwing ropes.
Yeah.
It must be brutal.
Coming around behind these containers now.
Oh, SAS.
Yeah, so I just went over and told them, look, literally everyone's been shot out on this side with the last one's left type thing.
Yeah.
Left those guys to cover the right, make sure no one could get round, and then I watched the middle and watched the left-hand side.
I mean, it's a nice spot. You've got a beautiful view up through the containers, and you've got a really nice view along the back side of them as well.
Yeah. This guy's about to pop out now and...
Oh, cheeky!
No.
I mean, to be fair, he sort of puts his hand out like, please, no more.
Yeah.
Bless him.
I didn't overshoot him. I think I got him twice, maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
there's another guy coming down. I saw his shadow before anything else. It's just like, yep. Watch the shadows.
Yeah. I mean, on beautiful weekends. I mean, it was blistering all weekend. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, it's God's game when it's beautiful and sunny and you get to run around and be weekend warriors. It's good fun, especially when you've got entertaining games like this to play.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it does get a little bit miserable when your paintballs are wet and you're squelching and it's like, oh God, you're fogged up and you can't see more than a foot in front of you. It can be a miserable game.
Nearly got the Marshal again.
Nearly got the Marshal. Bless their souls. But no, when it's events like this, it does really make a massive difference when it's sunny.
Yeah. So I just saw a couple of players trying to get around the side of us. And then I ran out of paint.
No!
God damn it.
The death grind from the rotor. Oh, it is the saddest noise for a paintballer.
Say, right, where are they?
now I'm filled back up. It's rained some paint. Where did that even come from?
I don't remember.
Right, okay.
But that will be the end of that video, so thank you for watching.